Apinity offers an API business operations SaaS platform to easily create your API marketplace to manage, distribute, and commercialize your API assets. With this tool, they help CIOs under pressure to optimize their IT landscapes and harmonize disparate solutions. Their solution helps to streamline the process of managing APIs, allowing companies to identify and eliminate redundant, non-compliant solutions, thus reducing costs and increasing security. Find out how to transform your API management into a seamless, efficient, and profitable experience. Please welcome Apinity.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Anna, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Apinity. Me, coming from the e-commerce acquiring business, where we developed everything API native and API first, I was quite surprised when I landed in this industry and saw on the one hand side how powerful and how successful this industry is, but on the other hand side, seeing how low the IT maturity sometimes is. So you really need APIs to build great products. And we from Apinity, we believe that these three API use cases make the insurance industry successful. Starting with the outside-in business. So as an insurer, you have IT journeys, you have all kinds of services you want to offer to your customers, and therefore you need IT services from the market. So we see also here very, very great innovative products, and they always go on stage and say, I have a great API for it. So you as an insurance company, you need a platform to integrate these APIs. Otherwise, you will end up in integrating one by one by one by one API, and then you have to maintain and you have to facilitate it, or in the end you decide that you want to build it by yourself because it's too expensive and too exhaustive to work with the external service providers. So having a platform to accelerate the outside-in business is very important. The second use case is the inside-in use case. As an insurance company, you have IT departments, and most of the insurance companies, they are claiming that they are always booked out. So you want to reuse code. You don't want to have redundant service inside of your organization. So you need to make available what you already built in your organization to showcase what you have. You need to put it on a really nice catalog that everybody in the organization understands what is already there, and that other teams can go there and can consume APIs from that platform and not starting everything from the scratch. So that's a really, really, really cool use case. And the last use case is the inside-out use case. I think in 2023, one of the best words I was hearing inside out was embedded insurance. What is embedded insurance in the end? Embedded insurance is you as an insurance company, you're building a service or you're building an API and you want to expose this API to a platform partner, that your platform partners can integrate this API into their journey, that you can sell, for example, a travel insurance through a travel portal. So what you need to do is you need to make this API available. You need to make it accessible. You need to make it consumable to the outside world. And if you accelerate it, you also need to meter it, you need to bill it, you need to invoice it, that these platform partners can work with you. Otherwise, you will end up in something what we're currently seeing in the market. You're integrating the portals the other way around. So for Amazon, maybe you're doing it. But for all the other small companies you want to work with, it's very exhausting. So what we did from Apinity, we built a platform where you can do all these three use cases in one platform. What we did not do, we didn't develop another API gateway technology or another API management platform. So what we did is we developed an e-commerce shop system for APIs pre-equipped with insurance services that you can accelerate APIs inside of your organization. What I would like to show you now is a glimpse of our platform. So as a B2B platform, it's a quite huge platform and we have a lot of features, but I would like to give you an overview what I'm talking about, starting with the outside-in business. Imagine you are an insurance company, so Insure24, and you would be on our platform. So easily with 3 steps, you can create a workspace on our marketplace. So you just have to enter the details, and then you're already part of the journey. So this is your dashboard. Then you can go to the marketplace and you can find services we already have onboarded. So currently we have already over 40 services onboarded. Every week a new service provider is coming. Everything what you find here, from KYC services to telematics services, automated claims handling, and so on. So every bit and byte you usually need to integrate in your IT journeys for your customers. You can search the services, you can filter by the services, then you can select the service. What you see here is you will find also marketing content around the service. So it's not just a developer portal. So you will not only find the technical information. So there are also product owners out there, business owners out there who need services, who need to understand what the service is capable of. But of course, you also want to learn about the pricing, you want to learn about the contracts, and you want to learn about the technical details of the service. Then you can easily subscribe, like in an e-commerce shop system, to the service. You go to subscribe and you have the service already on your platform. So when you click on this, you have a route to the API service provider in your dashboard, and you can immediately access the service. So here you see that the base URL is created, the Swagger documentation is available to the service, and you find all the contractual details to the service provider. Easy done. So that's the first use case, how you can go there, how you can shop services, and how you can integrate it. The second use case I was talking about is the inside-in use case. This is about resharing services across your organization. I brought a fake example here. Imagine you would have 2 development teams inside of your organization. One is Team Snake, and the other one is Team Croc. So Team Snake was developing a service, so they are adding a service on the marketplace. Here they can put all the marketing details from the service. So in our journey, it's always very important that you always explain the context of the service as well. So here you see the marketing page, and then you can add a plan. You can add here now that there's an API and that it's internally available. In the following section, you can add all teams in your organization who should be aware of the service, or who should assess the service. So here, selected Team Croc is allowed to access the service. I can also put some transactional information about it. So maybe I want that Team Croc is only allowed to make 1,000 transactions a day, or maybe 100 transactions a minute. So I can put some limits. I could even put some pricing around the service, even if it's internally. So sometimes you want to do intercompany charge and you want another department to pay for it. And then I'm publishing the service. I can upload the SLAs, and then the service is live. And the next time Team Croc signs up, Team Croc is going to see that there's a service available, and then the journey is exactly the same. Team Croc goes there, Team Croc sees that there's a private plan, Team Croc can subscribe to it, like in the e-commerce journey, and has access to the service, as I showed it for an external service provider. They have the technical information, they even have the business information, when did I subscribe to it, and when can I cancel the service. So that was the inside-in use case. Last but not least, the inside-out use case. So here I brought an example for, like, Insurance24 wants to offer a travel insurance API to a portal called Global Airline 24. So the only difference you make here is that you make the service not internally available, you make the service externally available. So you submit and publish the service, and here you see that you can even have it white label in your look and feel. So Insure24 can even brand their portal in a way that they can promote themselves to the outside world. Next time, travel agent, like the travel portal, goes to the marketplace, sees that there's a service available, and then it's always the same flow. So they go there, they subscribe to the service, and then they have it available, and they can start integrating it into their journey. So these were the 3 use cases you can do on the platform. You can, of course, do way more than what I showed. I brought you one little remark for the end. I don't know if you heard about it, but the European Union, they brought up a framework. It's called FIDA. It will be the PSD2 regulation for banking. FIDA is the regulation which is coming for insurance industry. So it will come 2025, and I can tell you what, everybody in this room is going to need a place where you can expose the API to the outside world, because this is going to be mandatory. If you want to learn more about it, scan the QR code. We wrote a white paper about it that you don't miss anything. Thanks for your attention, and I wish you a great day.